next year is something important. Next year will be two things that... Actually, three things I want to say. Two things are bad, one thing is pretty surprising. Now, before you click your screen, I'm right, okay? Technically, I'm right. This is what I'm going to say. No computer was needed for this. Next year will be 2021. It'll be 20 years now. It'll be 20 years since 9/11, and it'll also be 20 years ago that tornado hit. Was my first tornado 20 years ago. Yes, I was in a twister in 2001. I don't know if you guys ever heard of the Michiana tornado. The Michiana tornado, October 2001. I was in that tornado. I was in one of them. There's like 4 or 5 tornadoes that actually hit the area, and I was actually in one of those tornadoes. It's weird though because it happened a little after a month after 9/11. People still were trying to recover after 9/11. Then that happened, and there's like 4 or 5 tornadoes that hit. It happened so fast. No sirens got. I mean, this is 2001 here, okay? The cell phone. I mean, I'll tell you, okay. This cell phone's not from 2001, but it's close enough. Back then, 2001, this was your cell phone, or a little smaller than this. But this is what you had for a cell phone back then, 2001. This was your cell phone. I mean, cameras, the one thing that hasn't changed is this. That's how big your camera was back in... Your camera was about this big back in... This is what we call a camera. We had disposable ones, but that's it. I mean, we had security cameras, but computers back then were big, bulky things. Thicker than that laptop I have over there. But the thing is, though, not much has changed. I mean, people always thought the future was going to be awesome with flying cars. Flying cars exist, but we're not going to get them anytime soon. I mean, technically, you can't have a flying car for a few good reasons. Because one, if you want a car, okay, it's a car, right? Your car you have to have a DOT, you have to have a driver's license to drive it. You get a flying car, then you have to go to the FAA, pilot school, or how to fly it. It's just a waste of time. No offense to pilots. I like pilots, okay? But there's two problems. That one, I'm afraid of heights, and two, flying cars used to be bad. Think of it though. There'd be a problem with that though. Nah, I mean, think of it. You live above the interstate. It's noisy. It's uncomfortable. It just be just wrong. But the thing is, though, people thought back in 2021 we'd have flying cars by now. We do have them, but we don't have them. Okay, but it's a different subject. Thing also happened is today, next year will be the 20th anniversary of GTA 3, the first GTA game that's 3D. Which actually that's true. Also, the first one you can buy on a console for a PlayStation or this new thing called an Xbox. Which by magic, I have a classic Xbox off camera over there, and I'm on an Xbox One. Now I do play the original Xbox once in a while, but yeah, things have changed. Not much. I mean, the internet TVs got thinner and lighter. Cars haven't changed much the past 20 years. They look practically the same. I mean, internet's always been around, but the internet was slow, dial-up. But this and that happened. I mean, there's a couple places that people are still around, like this is real. 2001, there's a new cartoon coming out there's a cartoon coming out. I mean, a lot of things happened in 2001 that technically changed the world. A lot of things have happened. Everything didn't go. According to what I found out, which I didn't know this the other day, someone told me there's a way you could tell how everything went digital. In 2005 is when everything went to when everything went to full mode digital. Which, wow. So we've been digital now we've been technically digital for 15 years now. Which is weird because it came out in 2009. We've been digital now for a while. We've been digital for over 10 years. But, according to rumors, I had tried something called DXing. It didn't really work out right. I did pick up one channel. I just couldn't tell what it was. I mean, before the digital switch even happened, I was doing tons of DXing. I used to live about 100 miles from Lansing. I was able to pick up Lansing TV stations, 2 of them. Or was it Jackson? Lansing or Jackson. Supposed to be Fox 47 out of Lansing or Jackson, and pick up the ILX TV10 of out of Lansing. Now you don't pick them. You can still pick. I mean, since I moved, I can't pick it up anymore because I use cable. But I used to have a roof antenna. But a lot of things have happened over the years. I mean, we had our first black president, and there are some superstar was president. I mean, a lot of things have happened. I mean, do I think that things have changed the past 20 years for good? Yes and no. I mean, not much has changed the past. Like I said, little bit change. Like, I mean, we're using solar panel. I mean, more people are now converted to solar. I mean, it's easier to get your hands on an electric car now these days. Back then, it was impossible to get your hands on an electric car. There's no electric cars ever made. I mean, computer graphics have got better over the years. People make money on YouTube. People make money on this thing called YouTube. YouTube didn't exist until like 2006. So, yeah, I can say that things have changed over the years. What the heck is going on over there? I don't know what I'm even talking about. Just nonsense.